We're going to talk about due diligence today, and the most important thing you need to understand about due diligence is what is it? What it is in short form, it's the buyer's opportunity to assess both the risks and the opportunities that there are present in your business, as well as to confirm all of the information that you've already told them. During due diligence, buyers are not conducting an audit. However, what they are doing is reviewing all of your corporate documents, your tax returns, your financial records, your human resources records, your contracts, really every piece of information about the company. So there are three primary things that you need to understand about due diligence. The first is that if a buyer uncovers a lot of negative due diligence, it can cause them to walk away from the deal completely. The second thing is that if the buyer is uncovering some negative due diligence information, as opposed to it being readily offered up by you, the seller, and positioned properly, then it can give them a reason to come back and reduce the purchase price that they've offered you. And lastly, the information you provide during due diligence can impact whether the buyer is willing to do a stock transaction or whether they're only willing to do an asset transaction, which can have tax implications on you as the seller. So to ensure that due diligence goes smoothly and that the buyers don't uncover any bad news, there are four things that you should think about doing. The first of those is if there is any potentially negative information, then present it to the buyers before they give you a letter of intent. Secondly, you want to start gathering the due diligence information up front before it's been requested by the buyer. And thirdly, you want to have a single point of contact for this due diligence information. And lastly, we highly recommend using an online data room to capture most of the due diligence information. I know that due diligence sounds like it's a lot of work, it sounds scary, it sounds risky, and it is. But here at Mirus, we have more than 25 years of experience in working with business owners just like you to help them get through due diligence, to help them make sure that when they close the transaction, the price they're receiving is the same price that was given to them in the letter of intent.